Yo everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered. Smash this pot. Oh yeah. So, let's see, how much can I level up? Not much. I'm almost tempted to try and get to level 100, because that would be kind of neat number to do so. I mean, there is something to be said about just sticking a bunch of points to strength. So let's do it. So, I may have lied about doing the upgrading a bunch of stuff between episodes. I did a look at my inventory and at the items I had and what I needed to upgrade everything. Turns out I'm a bit short to upgrade, do any of the upgrades all the way. Now, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do everything, but I thought I would be able to do a few things. However, I'm always like one chunk short of being able to complete them all or whatnot, so I figured, you know what, let's not worry about it, and we shall just finish the game normally, because I wasn't going to use those weapons anyways. Who knows, maybe one day I shall actually do a New Game Plus with Cha, which could be cool, and get them all then. Anyway, New Londo Ruins, remember this place? We saw it way back in the start, and now it's actually time we come back here again. So, there's a few things we want to do. Firstly, most importantly, we want to put Trespass's Curse. Yes, Trespass's Curse needs to be put on. And take damage and heal. Enemy takes damage and we heal every time they bring out a creature. No, Transparent Curse, Transcendent Curse, whatever. This curse we need to put on ourselves. And now we need to actually make it through this area with the ghosts. There's one interesting thing about this area. I love the fact I can kill them in one hit now. Makes this area a lot nicer. But there's one interesting thing to note about this whole area, and essentially the boss of this area as well. There is no bonfires whatsoever. We're already using what's essentially going to be the last bonfire we'll ever use, and that is the Filing Shrine. But enough of that. We need to make our way through here. I was purposely waiting because I know these guys like to take their time coming out of the areas, and it's a very nasty thing to do because essentially what ends up happening is you run on ahead and then they sneak up from behind, and they'll keep following you for quite a distance because, as you can see, they could just come through the floor and whatnot. Thankfully, Cha is amazing and doesn't bother her whatsoever. I think there's a chest over there as well, which we really want. Oh, that's close. I think there's a skip you can do in order to get that chest early, but I don't recall it. I don't know it, and I don't know if it was. I just don't know the long and short of it all. But the other interesting thing to note is all of this is stuff we can do right away. We don't need to do anything else to do this bit. So that chest I mentioned, we can fight our way through and get it straight away if we wanted to. Would it be useful for us at that stage of the game? Probably not. But still, something you could do. Also, shortcut ahead. Yeah, I know. Kick this ladder. Creates a shortcut for us. That means that even if we did die, We don't have to go nearly as far in order to come back to where we are right now. Which is really neat. That's one thing I like about this area. Lots of shortcuts and stuff. That's the guy I was trying to point out ages ago. There's a guy on the roof. Just chilling, you know, as you do when you're on a roof. Got some attacks from behind and behind again. These ones are always annoying because they're in the sea, they're underneath you. And they take ages to come up. Stupid ghost ladies. Maybe worth just going kapow. There's another one somewhere. I don't know where. Oh well. Is there something underneath, or is that just pure shortcut-y stuff? I'm gonna look around. I don't see anything. There's stuff there, obviously. Cool. Let's just keep going. This area is a pain, just saying. There's a lot of death marks, and rightly so. There's a lot of death in this room. I believe I might be surrounded. Yep. Using the lava one because biggest AoE, and it has the... Oh, hi, woman. Okay, that was nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. Didn't mean to do this again, but oh well. There we go. That went well. I'm glad I'm doing this with lots of health. It's nice playing this game with health. It makes it so much easier. I don't die at everything. Banshees are a pain. They can do very long range attacks that hurt you with their screams. So that's why I go and rush them as quickly as I can. But with this fireplace going upwards, ow, you can make it to the roof and talk to this guy. His outfit might look familiar. We actually have it. I'm just hanging out and waiting for these to see if these ghost people are going to follow me, or do I have time to actually talk to this lovely, lovely man. Hey, that outside world looks familiar. It's also cool that this whole area is like inside a cave. Okay, looks safe. Hi.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel.
Indeed.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
I know exactly what your intentions are.
Oh.
You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This
Yes.
is the key to the seal.
Thank you.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
He's dead, and I got his ring. I didn't kill him. Well, I did kill him. Never mind.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
Have curse broken. Buy items from him. Talk.
Londo was sacrificed to contain the dark wraiths. Mark my words. The dark wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again.
Oh.
New Londo Mountain.
Okay. But if you want to join the Dark Wraiths, which you can do, which I did in the Prinny one, and if you want to defeat the 4 kings before getting the Lord Vessel. He won't give you the key unless you have the Lord Vessel. However, if he's not alive, you can simply take the key from his corpse. So, yeah, if you want to do this area before the rest, you have to kill him. Kind of sucks, he's only doing his job, trying to protect the world and all that. Oh, yeah, I can't do anything to these ghosts right now. I have lost my trespass curse. Whatever. I forgot that there's a mechanic. So I'm really lucky I made it. The curse lasted long enough to clear that room. But yeah, we got the key that we need so we can continue onwards. Ow. I think that's the worst thing about these ghosts, the fact that they clip through the walls. They just spend so much time in the walls. It's like, gosh damn it. Come out here and let me kill you. So, I think there's like secrets here. There's this curse bite ring. Hi. I believe... Ow. That ring simply gives you a resilience to curse, which would have been very handy before, I believe. Also, I think if you time it right and angle it right, you can actually jump that without having to go through the actual insides, but it's not too hard. Oh yeah, this is the not the shortcut, the dead end. Very broken ass pillar. Let us continue onwards. There's a few more shortcuts, a few more items I want to grab. Such as this one over here. I think it's just humanity. Yeah. I clearly remember that one because I keep getting annoyed that's like, oh, it's only humanity. Humanity's not bad. But I remember being annoyed when I was playing the skin the first time, thinking, oh yeah, shortcut, secret item. I get it, and it's just humanity. It's like, oh, I wanted something cool. And that's all the items from here. Up. Oh, didn't make that jump. Thankfully, the fall damage was not deadly. I also think the fall damage is percentage based rather than hard numbers, so there is that. Contraption does not move. Oh, yes, the key to the seal. We can't open this door without the key, but let's head up first. I thought the door was up here. So come up here and... Hey, wait a minute, this place looked awfully familiar. You got a nice bow. This is actually a nice bow. You can look, you can see some drakes. That is the Valley of Drakes. Remember that big door we saw before? And how it was leaking a little bit of water underneath it and all that jazz? Well, when he said open the floodgates, it wasn't metaphorical. He literally meant we should open the floodgate. Those dragons out there must be super confused, like, what the hell, where did all this water come from? But it lowers the water level and allows us to access the lower areas of New Londo ruins. And let me just say this right now. Boy, this place must stink. Worse than the catacombs. But now we can pull this lever. And the elevator comes up to us. Yay. But look how crappy this place looks. There's like dead bodies, all probably moldy. The drakes are here all confused. It just must not be a nice smell here. I mean, just look at how many dead people there are. Anyways, this is a dark wraith. They have a decent HP, give a decent amount of souls, have funny ragdolls. They also have some interesting drops. I think they drop Titanite chunks, and I think they have a super rare chance of dropping a slab, but I don't know if that was true or not. They also drop their hands, and you'll see what I mean when we get one. And like I said, this is all stuff we could do like super early in the game if we wanted to. And these guys are no joke. Like, early in the game. They also have a super cool shield. Once again, it has to do with their hands. That move. You saw the guy who evaded us trying to use that move. If we get hit by it, they'll steal one of our soft humanities. And also do a lot of damage. But it's crazy. Anywho. Going through here. And we've got another guy. Oh, and a spear. Because there is this monstrosity that we have to deal with. I mean, look at it. It also poops out those exploding head things. Don't think... Ow! These things, at the very least, don't respawn. They're not that hard. But they do have a lot of health. Which is tricky to deal with, I suppose. I've got one dude over here. If we just slowly walk up and surprise! Pow! Pow! I love the growl they make when they die. So far I've not been lucky at all in getting any drops from them, but I wasn't too fixated on fully upgrading my some stuff. Well, I've already fully upgraded everything bar the hand, which is probably something I should have done, but too late. Anywho, now that the water's lowered, we can use this elevator, which is yet another shortcut to the start. That's one thing I like about New Londo Ruins. The one bonfire is Filing Shrine, is a ways away, but this place is like filled with shortcuts. So we can climb up here. And we have some goodies. One thing I like about this as well, you can see where the water was up to. Where against the wall. And this really is a very dirty and probably gross smelling place, like I've said many a times. So let's see. And we have a chest, which gives us the very large ember, which is what you need to fully upgrade normal weapons. So yeah. That also contributed in the reason why I didn't do the upgrading video, because I didn't have all the embers yet. But like I said, I'll just save that for another time. Maybe New Game Plus. Hello. I'm so glad that the jump attack kills them in one. Titanite chunk. It's the main reason you want to kill these guys a lot, because Titanite chunks are hard to come by. There's another one around here. Isn't there? Oh, wait, no, he's behind here. Hi. I am not fighting you in that tiny area. Because, no. If I really wanted to, I could probably put on the item drop increase ring. But, I don't really want to. So, that settles that. Let's see. Grab this. This is underneath the cathedral area, and I think if you came in here without clearing that area, you'll get a couple of ghosts. But we did, and all we have to deal with is these couple of clowns. And that thing, of course. Which we only have one more fireball. Whoa. So hopefully you deal... Yeah, you take enough damage. Whoop. Oh. Keep messing up the jump attack. There's another one of the skull thingies. Oh, this guy is a lot easier because of the terrain. A lot of his attacks go over you. So, as I said, he's easier than the first one we fought, just because of where we fight him. So there's a secret here. I know this area quite well. Because I do it, because this is an area I typically farm for Titanite chunks as well. But not this time. Not right now, at least. Cracked red eye orb. Yeah, we could do some more invading. Oh, let's invade somewhere. Oh, where should we invade? Where's a fun invasion spot? Oh, I know where. Okay, we'll hold on to them. We'll totally do some of that. And then we're back at the start. And then if we come up here... you have to, annoyingly, you have to join Dark Wraiths to be able to buy the cracked eye orbs, and then once you get high enough into the Covenant, you can buy the just red eye orb, which allows you to invade constantly, which is fun. I remember in Dark Souls 3 finding a guy who let you buy cracked red eye orbs. I instantly killed him just because I figured he might be evil. Oh. Oh! Oh, that was embarrassing. But you could see I've lost to humanity. He lost his life, but I lost to humanity. And we got to see a neat animation. So yeah, here we have it. The area, the boss area, is through that place. If you are humming and need help, there is a summon sign of Witch Beatrice here. If you use her help, you can get her gear afterwards if you use her twice. But I'm going to return to the bonfire. I mean, I know what you might be thinking. What? You made it all the way here and you're just going all the way back? But I made it all the way there in one go. And I have very little supplies. So, just going to rest up, level up once more. Get strength to 50. Change this ring to the one that will let us live. It's always an important thing to have. I'm gonna try it as is now. There's some things I can do to help increase my chances of winning. For whatever reason, no idea why, this boss, the Four Kings, is the boss that I always struggle with the most. It's not the hardest boss in the game. It's just the game. It's just the boss that I always die a bunch on. So maybe today will be the day where I can redeem myself, beat him in one go. That'll be neat. I'm pausing because I'm trying to think of what the shortcut is now. Oh, how do you get back there again? Like, you obviously could go through the Valley of Drakes, but that is a pain in the butt. So you have to deal with the Drakes. Also, the enchantment, note how you can clearly see that this whole area has been drained. That Firekeeper Soul right at the beginning is much easier to get now, because you can clearly see the pathway, if you were worried about it before. Let me put one of these on. There's a very quick route you can take to get back to him. Get back to him. To get to the boss, which I am just brain farting heavily right now. Up here. Whoa, what? I don't know. There are some people who are good at finding skips and whatnot. This is the first shortcut we opened. Which, obviously, we could also go that way and let us go through the cathedral once more. But I think if we go this way... yeah, you roll down here and boom. Yeah, that was it. And we just go on through before those guys annoy us and just run down a bit. Okay, let's keep running down. And keep running down. Fall. You fall. You won't be quick here as well, because the ghost women can still follow you quite a distance. So if you need to do any buffs or anything, you won't get decently far down. Just keep going down these stairs. And you have the end. Make sure you have the ring on. Oh. Let me put this on as we drop down. Whoa! Into the abyss. There's nothing here. If we didn't have the ring on, or if we take the ring off at any point, we will just fall into nothingness and die. So these are the four kings. You might say, but there's just one of them. Yep, there's one of them right now. These guys also have the ability to steal humanity. So keep that in mind. And also, their design looks badass. And all the horns and whatnot, like I said, reminds me of Manus. Ah, damn it. This is the move they take humanity from you. So, we were a bit slow killing this guy. It's the second one spawn. This is, of course, the four kings. Four of them can spawn. Note that they will continue to spawn. There can be up to four of them at one time. But say now if you kill one of them and you take too long, up to four will still spawn. Oh, damn it! I was too slow on the swing. You can see a third one's now spawned. But they share the same life bar. Ow. Come on. Cool. The trick with this boss is damage output. You want to try and kill them before more of them appear. So being tanky is normally a good shout. Because when all 4 of them are in play, it gets really hard to avoid all their attacks. Because they have a lot of wide sweeping attacks, and there's plenty of long range attacks that it can do. And Cha, you are amazing. It's coming straight for us. And we get 4 humanities. And a bunch of souls. If you were to do this before putting the Lord Vessel down, or essentially talking to King Seeker Vamp, we'd find a different serpent here, which is kind of neat. That will let you join the Dark Wraiths. But we did it, guys. Let's warp on back to what's this place again? I've really forgotten. Filing Shrine. And yeah, let's level up, because why not? Well, it depends on how the PvP goes, I suppose. Let's level up Vitality. That's been doing good for me this playthrough. And what I should do as well is just reverse hollow, so I don't look as silly. Bink! Yeah, next episode. Well, I'm going to definitely get rid of this for one. Poison rings, poison stuff, and just for the funds, do some invasions. Next episode's probably gonna be the last episode. Probably. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you then. Bye, everybody.